Hi guys! You guys sent us a lot of Q&A questions, and so we're making this video for that.
So welcome to our Q&A video. Alright, our first question comes from John Alcantara. He asked John, what was life like before you met Laura?
Okay, so before we were married, I was a loner. I would rather stay home, draw, watch movies, play my games by myself. I mean, I have friends, but I'd rather hang out by myself, I guess. I'm one of those people that goes to the movies by myself and enjoy it. Like, fully enjoy it. Weird that way, but I was a lonely boy.
And the question for me is, did you always know you wanted to be a mom? And yes, I always knew I wanted to be a mom. Ever since I was little, I wanted to grow up and do that.
Okay.
The next question is from Sam R. What part of the Philippines is John from?
Yeah. So I'm from the Philippines.
No way!
Okay, no. I'm from this island called Mindoro. It's more or less 100 miles south of Manila. I'm from a city there called Calapan City.
There you go.
I think, yeah.
And what are the differences in the Philippines versus living in America?
There's a lot, but like here, it seems like, you definitely can progress a lot faster. More like, like working and whatnot, like your finances would be a lot easier when you work. My family back there was working hard and whatnot, but we're only earning like $20 a week. So, but here that's like, 2 hours or something. But rather than that, I still miss the Philippines. I would probably prefer to live there than here. In some ways.
Yeah, good question. Okay, and then the next question comes from Van Del Mundo, and he actually asked the same question as Sam, where John is from, but he also asked me if I've ever been to the Philippines. If no, would I consider going there and where? So no, I haven't been to the Philippines yet, but we really want to go, and we're planning for next year, hopefully.
Before she turns 2. When you're 2 years old, you have to pay for ticket then. So, but if you're under 2, you get free tickets, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
And where we would be going is back to where John is from. I'd really like to see where he grew up, and I want to meet his family there and his friends.
Bragging time.
Next question from Emily from Australia.
Australia.
She asked what calling we have in our ward at church, and what that means, if you don't know, is what service we do in our church, because in the LDS church we don't pay our teachers and leaders, and it's basically all volunteer work. So you're asked a certain calling that they need you for, and actually right now we don't have a calling.
I just barely got time to be able to go to church pretty much regularly, so I think soon, but not yet.
Yeah, but we just have to wait and see what they ask us to do.
We used to, the other place that we lived in, we were teachers, for primary and for the youth and whatnot, so that was fun. But
yeah, we missed doing that.
Hopefully this time.
Yeah, we'd be willing to do anything they ask us to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next question is from Erin. She said, what are you going to school for, and what do you work as?
Yeah, right now I'm working at Lowe's as a customer service dude. I don't know what you call it, associate, but shut
You're
up.
gonna say a sausage.
Hilarious. Anyways, no, but that's how we pay our bills, I guess, right now. But I'm going to school for graphic design. I actually didn't get to the program, but I'm doing a integrated art in graphic design, for graphic design emphasis. I only got 2 more semesters left.
We're out of here.
Hopefully, and then we're out of here, and find a job and all those good stuff. But
Yep. I'm proud of you, honey. He used to go to school for computer engineering, but I made him switch to art finally.
no,
He's good at both, but I knew he would enjoy being an artist more.
well, and like it's, it's just hard to be full-time student and full-time, worker, and then a dad and a husband if you're computer engineering, because it's taxing. Like I wasn't sleeping at all when I was
Yeah.
computer engineering, but I'm enjoying this stuff. Like I was building hearing aids and stuff like that, and that was fun. But yeah, now with art it comes more natural to me. So
Yeah.
I still not sleep, but it's less taxing.
Yeah. All right, and then the last person that asked questions, she asked quite a few, but it's Lulu Beretta. Okay, she asked what made you want to homeschool. So there's a lot of reasons. I think equally both of us want to homeschool, probably for different reasons.
At least according to people. I didn't go to school here in the United States, in high school and elementary, but according to Laura and my cousins and people that I worked with and whatnot, it's totally different than the Philippines. Like the school system, anyways, it's way different, and I kind of didn't like it. I don't like it. I feel like it will be a waste of time. And I think we'd be able to help Eli and all our children to learn more than if they go to school
And enjoy learning more.
Yeah.
Because definitely, I just think the way it's set up, the system, it's good, it's needed. There's, not everyone wants to stay home with their kids and homeschool them. But for us personally, I'm just going to enjoy being with my kids more. I actually want them home. And
I think we'd be able to like Eli would feel more challenged.
we can definitely go at his level
Yeah.
and his
Yeah.
pace.
Yeah.
Because in the school, at public school, everyone just has to go at the same pace. So the smart kids, they're just being not challenged.
Like the school is focusing on the people that are having a hard time and whatnot, and the people that are advanced or really want to learn more kind of had to slow down, because
Yeah.
that's not how the school is working. So I don't know.
So we have a lot of reasons to homeschool, really, and I want to know what my kids are learning, and I want to have an emphasis on our religion and God, and you can't even talk about that in our schools anymore. So, I just want that freedom.
I think if we live in the Philippines one day or something, Eli's turn elementary, maybe. But
We'll see. Okay, the next question is, do you have modesty standards in your clothes, and if so, is that from your religion? She asked this question because she saw all the baby dresses I made, and they all have sleeves and they're modest. So yeah, we have modesty standards, and yeah, I would say it comes from our religion, but more our culture. The members of our religion in this area, our culture, we all dress the same. But I guess there are written standards,
yeah.
not to show too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's also a cultural thing, probably. I like to just cover myself and keep sacred things sacred for my husband. And then for our kids too, I don't really care if my baby, has sleeves on their dress per se, but I want to teach them from the time they're young that they need to be mindful of how they're dressing and would you be comfortable in front of the Savior and what you're wearing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The last question is, what are some baby names that you've considered but decided not to use? So, we'll tell you guys. I always wanted to name my first girl Mara Jade.
Mm-hmm.
That was just the name of our girl. But then when I got pregnant with this baby and I felt like it was a girl, I just felt like I knew what her name is. We're not going to tell you until she's born. But, yeah, so that name is out the window. Also, some other girl names I had thought of is Sadie, Alexis, and Esmeralda. No. Okay. Escolastica.
Scholastica. That's my grandma's name.
Yeah.
Sure. Make fun of me.
You always make that joke. It's not me. Yeah, but that's a great question.
our question for you guys is like, what are the things that you love about our videos?
Like, why do you watch our videos?
Yeah. The second one is, where are you from? We're curious where exactly you guys are, located at, because we're creepers. No, just kidding.
But if you're from the Philippines especially, we would like to know what part you're from.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll meet you next year. Meet up.
Anyways, so thank you guys for watching. This whole month has been really fun. We'll probably continue making videos until the baby comes, and then see how my schedule is at school, and then if I can, I will edit some more. I will keep doing it because I'm sure you guys want to see the baby.
That's the plan, Stan.